In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make music like Armin Van Buuren, and the final result sounds like this.
We don't even care about what they say, 'cause yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Hi, my name is Vlad, and I help electronic music producers transform ideas into commercial club bangers. Alright, so the first thing I would like to focus on today is the low end, the kick, and the bass. So let me play you the kick and the bass in solo, and after that we'll break down what I have done. And now guys, I'm going to play you all of the layers in solo, and after that I'm going to explain how I made this. So for the kick, it sounds like this. Really short, snappy kick with sharp transient. This is the bass, the attack, like the, this one is the bass, like the attack, the top bass. This is the sub. Let's make it in mono real quick. And one more bass layer, which sounds like this. This is just for fills and effects. So now let's try and draw this on the paper. So for the kick, it looks something like this. So you have the body of your kick, and in psytrance it's pretty short. Short psy kick. And you also have the transient. Maybe it will look something like, something like this. This is going to be the transient, right? It's really snappy, like really short, really sharp. This is going to be the transient. And it's going to be sharp, snappy. And this is how the kick looks for the psytrance. So let me break this down for you real quick. So this is without the attack, because I have two layers. So basically in instrument track, you group just like this, and then you insert clicks. I usually just take another kick and I cut the low end here. You can see, guys, with the filter. So here you can see this. And this is the body of my kick. It's pretty short. Maybe I can make it even shorter. Just something like this. Because in psytrance, it's faster than, for example, like tech house, deep house. This track is 138 BPM. So we don't have a lot of space for our kick and bass. So this is why they are pretty short and snappy. So this is for the kick, and this is the transient. Together, it adds attack and makes the kick more audible in the mix, right? So this is for the kick, and I'm also applying some compression, boosting a little bit of the top end, and basically that's it for the kick. And now, guys, so for the bass, let me draw this on the paper. So as you can see here, I have the sub and the bass, and I also have this little trick I've made. I've layered a closed hat to add attack to my bass. So this is with this attack, just like this, and this is without this transient. It still has some attack, but with this one, I think it becomes even more sharp. So let me draw this for you guys. If you imagine the bassline, it has a couple of layers. So this is gonna be this sub, right? This is the sub, and let's say it looks just something like this and like this. So this is gonna be our sub, and the next thing is the attack, right? So this is going to be the attack. It's really sharp, right? It's going to be sharp. And basically, I'm having this on top of my bass line. So we are layering different sounds, and this is basically the purpose and the reason why I've layered that hat and another bass, like the top bass. And now let me break this down for you. So for the patch itself, let's solo. I'm going to mute everything. So just with one oscillator, it looks like this. Pretty short decay. We're adding another oscillator, just like another saw. Then we're adding filter. And the envelope 2 controls the filter just like this. You drag and drop and you control the filter cutoff. That's basically it. The next step is some distortion. So let me show you real quick. Just like this. Then we applying some, like another filter. Then we're applying some OTT to make it brighter and add some top end like attack. Then we cut the low end, as you guys can see here, up to 210 Hertz. So we can free up the space for the sub. And basically that's it. For the patch, nothing that complicated. So for the sub, it's even simpler. If you look here, oh yeah, actually I forgot one thing. I have one more envelope 3, which controls the pitch of the whole bass. So if you look here, envelope 3, and it controls the master tuning of the bass. Because if I bypass this one, let's bypass this, just like this. Now let's enable. It adds a little bit more of that attack that we want in psytrance. And basically that's it. You can download the patches, the project itself. Oops, some lags with serum. And for the sub, it looks like this. The same pattern for the sub. Don't forget about the dynamics. As you can see, I've worked on the dynamics. Applying some sidechain, make it in mono. Nothing that fancy and complicated. Basically, the same approach to the bassline. Really short envelope, like the volume envelope. 2 oscillators with some FM modulation. This is without FM. Just like this. My bass is in mono. For the effects, it's even simpler. I've boosted a little bit. Actually, that's about like 8 decibels of the low end. This is without processing. This is with distortion. And this is with equalizer. We've cut the top end and boosted a little bit of the bass. And basically, all together, they sound just like this. With the kick. And for the notes, you can guys see here, basically I'm utilizing the root note of the track, and this one is, if you select 1/8 and triplets. So this is 1/8 with triplets, and this one is 1/16 with triplets. Really simple bass pattern, nothing that complicated. And for the processing, I'm using FOP filter Saturn 2, and this is without it. That's kind of okay, but we need to boost some of the top end. So this is why I've boosted this one, added some distortion, and this is with the saturation. Without. And we also need to control the volume. Maybe -3 will be fine. You can also boost some frequencies if you need. So use this tone equalizer. And basically, that's it for the bass. And now what I want to do, I want to show you the vocal. I took just the original a cappella. You can find it on YouTube, and it sounds like this.
All we ever hear from you is blah blah blah. So all we ever do is go yeah yeah yeah. And we don't even care about what they say. 'Cause yeah 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 yeah. Blah 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 blah.
And now guys, let's break down the melody. I'm not going to focus a lot on the sound design. I just took some stock presets from Serum. So this one is LDC 64 lead, just some basic stuff, and I've layered a couple of these, and the melody itself looks like this. So I can play this for you in solo. Basically, that's it for the melody, and all together sounds like this. In the original track, the melody has like a lot of reverb, so this is what I've tried to do in my version of this track. And yeah, I can hear, and you can hear, when we are layering our sounds, they become like more powerful. So if I play just like solo, it's too thin. Now with 2 additional layers, let me try and draw this on the paper. So if you have like something like this, right? So this is gonna be your melody. This is one thing, and it can be like boring, right? And when we combine different sounds like on top of each other, just like this, and maybe like a blue one, we get like more complexity, because we have like this one, this has like some sound character to it, this is gonna be like another one, and this is gonna be the third one. So we are combining this all together, and this will help us to get more complex sound. Complex, right? That's the purpose of layering, basically. And finally, let's break down the drums. For the drums, it's really simple. So I have this thing like a snare, fill, something like this. Maybe we could make it shorter. And basically, it plays together with this bass. And when the bass hits like here, we are not playing the main one, so we have some space in between. I think here we could also do something like this, so we have like more space for the bass, so they don't clash together. All together.
All we ever do is go yeah yeah yeah. And we don't even care about what they say. 'Cause yeah 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 yeah. Blah 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 blah.
And there's one more thing. So these orchestral drums, just like this. Really simple stuff that is a really common thing in psytrance. You can hear this a lot when people utilize these orchestral drums. And for the main drop, basically you just have this clap, like a snare clap.
Blah 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 blah.
And the crash. And basically that's it. The track is really minimal, and I think when you're going to be making your own tracks, try to not have like too many elements. Keep it simple, but at the same time try working on like your tracks. You can resample, you can work on the automation, and instead of adding like a bunch of sounds to your track, just focus on the ones you have and try to make them more interesting with resampling, automation, and stuff I just talked about. So that was it for today, guys. I hope that you liked the video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. Don't forget about the notification bell, and smash that thumbs button under this video too. Don't forget to grab my free cheat sheet. And one more time, guys, if you want to learn how to make commercial club music, then just join my Facebook group. And if you're looking for some personal coaching, all the links are down below. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video, and I see you guys in the next one.
We don't even